Alright, I want to talk about the rubric a little bit. There's, like the previous project, 10 main points. They're not all worth 10% each, but instead they're more or less items that I think are really important for this project and for this course. So as long as you are able to show proficiency in these key areas, you should be quite successful in this final assignment. So the use of the 12 principles is pretty apparent in about 4 of the 10. So those 4 would be animation poses, that they're clear, that you have proper timing, and that nothing's too fast or too slow. I think it's important that you do vary the timing as much as you can, so that some shots or some movement is fast versus some that are slow. You want to think about how you can use acceleration, deceleration, which is otherwise spacing, using in and out. The use of overlap, follow through, wrist movements, head turns, arcs, squash and stretch are also very important elements that we want to see. Exhibiting character emotion is also good. Customized graphics, customized characters, unique in design. We want to see a complete narrative from beginning, middle, and end. We don't want to see an animation that's half finished, so to speak. Or if you are going to make an experimental piece, that the concept is clear and that it makes sense and that it is believable. If you decide to do something like informative animation or conceptual, then make sure the concept is clear. We want to see and hear audio. We want to make sure that the music matches the genre, and that you use the proper techniques for adding fade outs or fade ins, and that it doesn't end abruptly. Maybe you want to use sound effects as well. You want to make sure you follow specifications, image size, quality, file format, length, naming as well. Then we want to see that there's credits, that you care about your work, that you put your name in the title. Make sure you hand in the MP4 file or the MOV file. We want to work with QuickTime specifically because it's a good format and the compression is good. The resolution should be 1920 by 1080. Okay, nothing less than that, nothing more than that. I'm looking at my phone for the notes. We want to see at least 30 seconds of animation, okay, for this 2D animation digital piece. And we want to follow the same naming convention, so it'll be last name initial underscore first name underscore the title. That's what you got to do. And you got 6 weeks to do it. You want to think accordingly. Like I said in the previous video, 1 week creating the concept and the story, producing the graphics and the elements, otherwise known as assets, 3 weeks of animation, and then the last week for post-production, sound, titles, credits. I just love the background. People are just so inquisitive. Korea.